Yes, this is your favorite show, Sports Unfolded, with your favorite hosts, Eric and Ron.
Hey, sports fans! Welcome to the best sports podcast on the planet, Sports Unfolded, where we cover all of this past week's top stories. I am your host, main man right over there, Ron. You ready to scare some kiddies tonight?
Oh my God, this is going to be great. Just for the record, my Cincinnati Reds hat never came in.
Oh,
I was going as Terry Francona today.
I mean, spitting image. I mean, you're the spitting image. It would have been perfect. It would have worked. It would have worked. I'm playing a podcaster, not a very good one. No, come on.
You know, you think about the players and athletes that would make great costumes. Remember when George Brett was incensed when his back got ruled
against the
illegal?
Yankees.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a great Psycho, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, or Al Raboski. I don't know if you remember him. He was the mad Hungarian that he would talk to himself on the mound, which I used to do when I was a young pitcher, and it was because of him. So I thought, oh my God, that's a great Psycho.
Yeah.
People would think you're kind of nuts,
Yeah,
right?
Kind of crazy, yeah.
And every once in a while, you'll throw it at them. Oh, that's just me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you're a little off. It's all right. That's why we love you. We want to first and foremost thank those that are going to join us live. Please join the chat. Let us know if there's anything we're talking about. You have an opinion. We'd love to hear from you. And we also want to thank those that are continuing to help us grow. Ron, if you want to talk about our good friends there in Providence, Rhode Island.
Sure. Tonight's show is brought to you by Sprout Co-working. For all your co-working needs, large or small, visit sproutcoworking.com. And if you want to sponsor the show, you can easily just send us an email at RIBroadcasting.media@gmail.com, and we can send you out the media kit.
We also want to thank those in the Dallas, Georgia, Atlanta metro market, 99.1 WDJY FM, for putting us on every Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. We appreciate the support, as well as SEC TV Public Access Channel 12 here in Southeast Connecticut. Thank you for putting us on every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. We appreciate all the support. And we'll talk about sponsorship later on in the show as well. And we're going to have a fun show today, man. It's going to be scary. I think it's going to be a scary show.
You think it's going to be scary?
I think it is. We're going to have some fun today. Starting 5 Halloween candies. Can't wait for that segment. There's so much going on in the sports world. As usual, every time we think there's nothing going on, you know, it continues to surprise us.
There's a lot going on right now.
There is so much going on. So we are going to have some fun. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Let's get this party started, my friend, with our leadoff story. Game 6 tonight, the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Toronto leading the series 3-2. Can the Dodgers force a Game 7 tonight?
Well, I mean, they got their guy on the mound, right? Yamamoto.
Yoshi Yamamoto. What a game 2.
Look, Yoshi is my favorite Nintendo character.
Right.
So I'm starting to like this guy.
He is a hell of a pitcher. Listen, Game 2, 9 innings, win a full game. How many times do you see that happen anymore? Only gave up 1 run. 8 strikeouts on 4 hits. So he knows how to pitch.
Could be because Dave Roberts couldn't speak his language to tell him, sorry, you got to hit the showers.
I did hear that could be an issue too. I did hear though, it made sense to me. A lot of these foreign players, they don't speak English, so they're not hearing the noise. They don't hear the media. They don't listen to the radio or podcasts like us to hear it. So he's
Oh,
able
they
to
listen
freeze it
to
out. Well, maybe he does. Do you think we get translated in Japanese and on YouTube? Like,
I think we should be, right?
that'd be pretty fun. We gotta listen to that sometime. See how we sound. Kenny, thanks for joining. It's been a while, my friend. Good to see you on tonight.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
I will say this too, Ron. Dodger bats have gone absolutely in the freezer. I mean, they are cooler than cold. Batting 201 for this series, 38 hits. Mookie Betts batting a 130 with 5 strikeouts, no home runs. Muncy 150, 8 strikeouts, no home runs. Freeman had that 1 home run in that extra inning game. But other than that, batting 254 strikeouts. Like, they are not producing the hits that they need to compete with Toronto's bats.
Yeah, and that's a big surprise, and that's why we're at the point we're at now, 3-2 in favor of Toronto. They can take care of business. I fear for Toronto, if they don't get it done tonight,
pressure turns back, right? Pressure turns back to tonight's game. Pressure's all on the Dodgers, the whole game.
Yes.
If it goes 7, you're at home. Right now, the pressure just amplifies on the home team. You are up in the series. So I agree with you there. I think they have to get it done tonight. Listen, Vlad Guerrero, MVP by far of the postseason for these Blue Jays. This series alone, Ron, 364 batting average, 8 hits, 2 home runs, just killing it. Kirk, he's got a body. His body looks like mine. Like that's not very attractive. Man's batting 333 with 6 hits, 2 home runs. Clement, 3.
It's all about getting on hits, that base,
right?
That base.
Oh, all right, easy there, buddy.
Oh, come on,
that was really good. That was really good.
Really good.
Think about this too. Springer gonna play tonight, right? Even with that injury, so that gives them a boost. I agree with you 100%.
Does it give them a boost though?
I mean, I think from a mentality standpoint, I would say absolutely. That's one of your leaders, right? And he's going to gut through it. So guys tend to play a little harder. It's going to be like
Kirk Gibson out there at the plate.
I'll do the little, right?
How about
biggest key for the Blue Jays is going to be Gosman, right? The last time he faced this team, gave up 4 hits, only 6 strikeouts, a 4.05 ERA in game 2. He faced Yamamoto in that game.
Yeah.
He needs to be able to keep the pitching.
I mean,
right?
He is good.
He is. So I guess the question was, Ron, and I don't know if this will hurt us during our prediction segment. Is there going to be a game 7? Are we going to watch a game 7 tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, you think so?
Look, in pressure situations, it is all coming down to that. And I like the fact, even though they have hit horribly, but we're talking about several players that have come up big in their entire career at the right times. Like you said, Betts, Freeman, Ohtani, these guys have all come up with big hits at the right time. And Yamamoto, he's like ice out there. He just isn't fazed by pressure because, I mean, you're growing up as an Asian playing baseball, and there isn't that pressure on a player. It's like if they can do it at home in Japanese leagues and Korean leagues, all these players, when they come here, they're like ice, and that pressure doesn't seem to faze them. I mean, you go back to Hideo Nomo. I mean, these guys just was able to do it and block out the noise. Yeah, and when you saw him in game 2, that's what it looked like he was doing. It wasn't he He didn't care where he was or who he was playing in front of. He just went out there and did his job.
But here's where I listen. I agree with everything you just said. But sometimes when you face a pitcher a second time and you think about the Toronto bats right now and how hot they are, I think it's easier for Gosman to figure out the Dodgers because of the way they're batting. Because I think the whole team mentally has just gone into a slump versus the Blue Jays, whose bats have been consistent throughout these postseason to possibly figure out. Listen, you get 2 to 3 runs on Yamamoto. I think Toronto has the better advantage to win this game tonight.
Yeah.
If Yamamoto can go through 9 innings again and only give up 1 run, absolutely,
if he does that, it could be one of the best pitching performances in history.
World Series, right? And then again, now you're talking MVP. Ohtani has been dominant. And I think the Blue Jays have figured that out because they're starting to pitch around him. 7 walks in this series. He's batting .316, 3 home runs. The man pitches. He's doing it all. But if your point, Yamamoto comes out.
Position,
Yamamoto comes out and he dominates again, and the Dodgers end up winning this series. You're looking at the MVP.
He has to go 7 for the Dodgers to have a chance. He has to go 7, and that's just the facts because of how Toronto has been playing. If he doesn't go 7 and they have to go to that bullpen earlier, it's doomed for the Dodgers. Because their
bullpen's been horrible. Their bullpen's been horrible. Which Dodgers player has to step up for them? Is it Betts? Is it Muncy? Is it Freeman? Who has to be the guy to get this team
I think
done?
all of them have to step up. Because if you're not getting on base, it's easy to walk Ohtani and just pitch to everybody else because nobody's hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So the way to remedy that is for Betts, Muncy, Freeman, get on base. Kiki Hernandez has to come up big in this series. He had a tendency when he was with Boston to come up with some big hits at the right times as well. And he did hit a home run. So, so he has an opportunity to get back, to being a starter for the rest of his career, right?
Yeah,
this is his opportunity now.
Yeah, he's batting .211.
Yeah. So these are the guys. They all have to step up.
10 strikeouts. 10 strikeouts too.
Smith as well.
Yeah,
he's got to be better.
238, 6 strikeouts. Only 2 guys really hitting, Ohtani and Teoscar Hernandez. And
right, and Hernandez is terrible in the outfield. That big error cost them. It made something that could have just been a base hit into a triple, and then a run scores immediately following that. And you can't do that in the World Series. You can't make bad plays like that. You're clearly not going to catch this ball. You even played it like you weren't going to catch the ball and tried to get it on a short hop when you can just run and do the same thing and everything is fine. It made no sense to go into a slide like that to play it on a bounce. Made no sense. And that's just something that's, one of those things that's inexcusable. I hate to say this, but they should be putting him as a DH.
There is talk Ohtani may play the field today.
I would trust that over him.
So,
and these are some of the things that you need to do in the World Series. It is your last series, so there is
everything's on the table.
There is nothing. It's like the water boy thing. You gotta put it all out there, right? You gotta do what you have to do. Play like this is your last game. Use whoever you have to use, and then figure it out tomorrow.
All I got from that whole thing you just said is the Dodgers have to have their water boy batting, or maybe that bat boy. Get the bat boy. You remember that time the Bat Boy won the World Series for the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna
that'll work.
game 6 tonight, 8 p.m. Right? So we'll tune in. We'll see if the 32 years since the Blue Jays have won it.
I feel like it's been 32 years since I've watched a World Series.
This has been a good series. This has actually had some like, I think it's the players.
Yeah, I mean,
Right? Like this is a series now. Listen, I'm a Yankee fan, and even last year I wasn't as interested as I am this year because I just felt like this matchup was a better matchup because I felt like the Dodgers were a better team than the Yankees. I'm not so sure they're better than the Blue Jays.
What it is you kind of like Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah, right. Like he's a player that you start to enjoy.
And he's a one-man wrecking crew right now. He has this team playing above and beyond what they're supposed to be doing. Is that vodka?
Hell yeah, baby. We party.
So he has this team playing above and beyond, and I like to see this, It's like Guerrero could have walked and gone anywhere and probably got more money.
Yeah, stayed, took a discount realistically, thinking about what he could have got offered. And he's led his team to the World Series, and I love it. And listen, Donnie Baseball, coach, manager on the Toronto Blue Jays, love to see him get a ring. I mean, his great Yankee years.
Yeah,
he wasn't able
nice,
to get,
wouldn't it? If he got a ring finally,
it would be. You could laugh all you want. It's still 27 rings versus what do you guys have? All right.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care.
All right. So let us know if you're going to watch the World Series. Let us know if you're going to watch the World Series tonight and what you think about the matchup. Also, stay tuned for the predictions at the end of the show. You get to pick Game 6 winner and see if you can.
I do like a lot of the players on the Dodgers.
I like Freeman.
But I'm so rooting for Toronto.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, because they're also in the top 5 in salaries, so it is what it is, but I just think that the Dodgers did it dirtier.
The Ohtani thing still bothers me.
Yeah.
The contract. Yeah. But all right, let's talk some NFL, Ron, because there's a big game this Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs.
Atlanta and New England.
That one too. Kansas City Chiefs are traveling to Buffalo. Which team needs this win more this week?
Oh, it's absolutely Buffalo for many reasons. First, for the psyche, right? You gotta be able to beat Patrick Mahomes. And despite their 0-3 start, we all knew that they were not done.
Mm-hmm.
We all knew. And we said it after 0-3. We said that they would probably still win the division. And now here they are. They're one game behind. And it's doing it again, right?
I'm going to disagree with you. It's clearly the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen's 4-1 in the regular season against Patrick Mahomes. He can beat him in the regular season. It really doesn't matter.
He needs home field advantage.
Yeah, but hold on.
And that's why they need to win this.
This is why they don't need to win it. Buffalo. They are in a weak division. Other than New England, they're not worried about the Dolphins or the Jets. Whereas Kansas City's in a dogfight right now with the Broncos and the Chargers. And they need to make sure they're winning games now because they could very easily not make the postseason if they are tied with those teams. Because now head-to-heads versus those teams are going to matter so much more. I think the Chiefs need this more just for the simple fact.
I see that point. But look, I mean, I feel the road to the Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. If you have to go to Kansas City to play in a playoff game, you're not winning. You're not winning.
To Buffalo and beating Buffalo. Josh Allen is 0-4 in the postseason versus Patrick Mahomes. So winning this game means nothing to him.
It helps if you're at home. It helps a little bit.
They've lost at home to Cincinnati. They've lost at home to the Chiefs. They've lost.
See, I feel if Kansas City loses this game, it doesn't matter. You know why? because the Chargers are probably going to lose and Denver's probably going to lose.
Denver
and it'll
looks
keep
good.
it inside, right?
Denver looks good.
It's not going to do it.
Denver
If
looks
the
good.
Bills lose, they're not winning the division.
Jake, thanks for joining.
If they lose, the Bills are not winning the division. Then they have to go
I don't
on the
think they
road.
need to win the division, though. I don't think they're worried about the
they
division.
do.
Because they still got to
think
play New
they
England
do.
one more time,
Yes.
right? So that's not a guarantee.
And that's why you need to win this game, because you have to be within striking distance to the Patriots now, because let's face it, the Patriots have a pretty soft schedule for the rest of the year.
It's ridiculously easy.
Right.
But
So
that's why I say,
with that,
do you think
you got to be able to beat New England, but you have to be within a game so that way it matters.
Thank you, Jake. We appreciate you liking and sharing us. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. I will say this, Ron. You've got to look at the fact, though, that the Kansas City Chiefs they're gonna have to leapfrog both the Chargers and the Broncos. And I'm not saying you could say the Chargers sometimes they're like Halloween. They put on a mask and they change who they are sometimes. This Denver Bronco team is legit.
Yeah, the Denver team is a little different,
They have a defense. All they got to do is offensively make sure they do certain things, which they seem to do better. Sean Payton is a excellent coach. I would be worried if I'm the Chiefs that I don't want to fall too far behind the Broncos, especially since I still got to play the Broncos.
I get that, but I look at it through the recent history, right? Look, I just have more faith in Kansas City to be able to, come back from a loss and win the next 5 games and then take first place. Not a problem. Right?
If I'm the Buffalo
I
Bills,
have a problem with Buffalo if they lose this game and by chance they lose again to the Patriots. That spells trouble because it is in New England next.
I will say they got 3 wins on their schedule because they got the Jets twice in Miami again.
Right. I
so
agree
realistically, I think Buffalo will be fine. And I think to your point with the psyche thing, it really doesn't matter because it hasn't helped him during the postseason since he's already beaten them 4 out of 5 times. Beating Patrick Mahomes in the regular season has been his problem. He can do it. He needs to do it when it counts. That's where Josh Allen's failed.
And doing it at home is a little easier than doing it on the
Sometimes,
road. That's the way I look at it.
But they have lost at home.
You need home field advantage.
They lost to the Bengals at home. They've lost to the Chiefs at home during the postseason. I don't think it matters for Buffalo. I think they just got to figure out how to win when it matters the most.
Yeah, this is true. That is true.
Good matchup. I can't wait to see it because, again, all these storylines. To your point, too, Kansas City Chiefs pretty much buried for a bit there. And then it's like, here we go, resurrecting, coming out, hand coming out of the ground. And it was like, yep, he's back.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it before it happened.
Yeah,
so
we called it. We did.
I don't put anything past Kansas City, and frankly, Andy Reid is showing how great of a coach he is.
Really is. All right, Ron. Week 9 of the NFL season. Holy cow! We're more than halfway done. It's crazy. Games of interest this week.
There's quite a few of them. Obviously, we just talked about Kansas City and Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm looking directly at that Indianapolis-Pittsburgh game.
Fun game.
Because that division could all of a sudden be turned on, on its head. Because Pittsburgh was running away with it. They are not as good as they are being talked about.
Yeah, their defense. And honestly,
I've been saying it.
Yeah. The issue would be, right, you thought they were going to struggle offensively. Maybe Aaron Rodgers can't figure it out, didn't really go to camp, right? All this stuff. Their defense has been horrible.
They should have lost the Patriot game.
100%. New England didn't turn the ball over 5 times.
Right.
You know? Absolutely. I agree with you there,
they should be a losing team right now.
Speaking of 5, just real quick, Myles Garrett, 5 sacks last week against New England. That dude is a beast. Absolute beast, man. That was crazy. But I agree with you. That
unfortunately, that's all they got.
That's all they had. But I will say this, Daniel Jones, man, this is his coming out party. Like, if you're gonna first of all, comeback player of the year. I mean, it's almost a lock if the guy can win,
If
few
he
more
doesn't
games.
win comeback player of the year, it's rigged.
So, look, this Colts team, we didn't expect this.
No.
I am looking at right now that they're the number one team in the AFC. If I was to tell you that after 8 weeks, Ron, in the NFL season, we were going to say, who's going to be number one in the AFC? If you had told me the Colts, I probably would have jumped out of my screen and smacked you. You know what I mean?
If I would have said that, I would have let you smack it.
Right, here we go again. That's what I would have gave you.
Exactly.
And it's just great. It's such a great story, especially with Irsay passing away and his daughter now, owning the team.
Sam Darnold all over again.
Right. And it's like you see this. They got some energy going, and they're that Cinderella story right now. So in the NFL, let's see if they can.
I hope they win this game, because I want Pittsburgh to not make the playoffs. I don't want them to make the playoffs. And
Pittsburgh needs this win.
I hate the Steelers, even though I do. But I just want to see Aaron Rodgers not make the playoffs on a team that he should be making the playoffs with. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is more about Aaron Rodgers losing than anything else. Because we're looking at Cincinnati and
Baltimore now. They're not going to get.
Baltimore's not out of this. They are winning this division. I'm telling you, they are winning this division.
Yeah, Lamar's back. They beat up on Miami yesterday. So.
Oh my God, they embarrassed Miami.
I'm surprised.
Miami got booed out of their own stadium.
Mike McDaniel, I can't see this lasting much longer. I am shocked that it hasn't happened already.
They already parted ways with the GM.
Yes. So it's coming.
That was a quiet firing, really.
Yeah. I also had that Seahawks at Commanders game. I think
last chance for Washington.
They said, I think it's like a 7% chance of them making the postseason if they lose this game. Like they're pretty much done.
Yeah,
they need it. Seattle, Sam Darnold has played great. So again, another interesting game, because at the same time, everybody pretty much anointed the Commanders the team to beat in the NFC after their run last year.
Yeah.
That's why year 2 is so important. And this is where, as a New England fan, when you see the growth of Drake May from year 1 to year 2, that matters. You've seen Jaden Daniels take a step back.
Yeah. And it reminds, and we had already said this a couple of weeks ago, it is just like CJ Stroud. And CJ Stroud has not recovered from his sophomore year.
Yeah, has not. It's
actually gotten worse. So he has declined 2 years in a row. And it just spells doom. This is it. Washington, if they don't win this game, they're done.
Yeah, their season's over. Agreed. I see you have on there Vikings, Lions. Interested? Why?
Yeah, I mean, look, this team has been reeling since McCarthy got hurt, right? McCarthy is supposed to be back in this game. And now they have no excuse. And I don't think McCarthy's the answer. They should have stayed with Sam Darnold.
Agreed. And listen,
I don't think he's that good. I think even at the beginning of the year, where he was miraculously winning games, and I still don't understand how, because he has sucked. I'm seeing the way he throws the ball, and it is just not a good.
Here's my biggest concern with JJ McCarthy is last season, what happened? Blew out his knee, done for the year. This season, ankle injury, missed like 5 games. You cannot win in the NFL if you're not going to have a starting quarterback that's able to go 80-90% of the time.
No,
it's just not. Look at what the Ravens went through.
Yeah,
right. You need your starting quarterback. That is the numero uno thing before anything else, and that's why I don't believe in the Vikings, because I don't think he's the answer either. I think he's going to be out again before the end of the year. But that's his MO.
Yeah, and, again, we're going to see what they're made of this time, and I still think Detroit blows them out.
Yeah, I have one more game. I had the Bears at the Bengals.
I was, oh my God, I have that written down, and I'm like, at the last minute, I was like, you know what?
Caleb Williams, you need to win. The Bengals, we don't even know who's starting quarterback right now. It might be Browning, could be Flacco, might be the water boy again. I don't. It's just if there was a time where the Bears they have a winning record, but there's still that
Chad Powers.
Yeah, right. Chad Powers. Have you watched that?
I just watched the first episode.
Is it any good? Is it worth?
It's actually pretty good so far. Yeah, okay. I just watched the first episode. I'm gonna watch another one.
All right, cool. Yeah, Bears at Bengals, man. Listen, the Bengals season's it's hanging on by a thread. The Bears, here's an opportunity to finally get your name brought up as a possible playoff team.
Yeah.
And this is a game they should win.
It is.
This is a game they should win.
You know, because when you think about where Cincinnati is, they're tied with Baltimore, 3-5, I believe, is their record. It's not insurmountable, especially with Pittsburgh. Like, I just don't have any faith in Pittsburgh, so it's up for grabs. I think Cincinnati is going to take it, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities that Cincinnati can't win a couple of games and stay in this. Yeah. As long as they can stay close.
Isn't that crazy? Crazy to think about. You lose Joe Burrow for basically the entire season. Could come back like the last week or so. Right. And they might be a playoff team when he gets there.
They could be.
When he comes back.
I don't think so, but it's possible.
That's some great NFL talk, Ron. We're going to have some fun now, though. We're going to move on to our starting five.
Trick or treat!
Starting five tonight. We were to have a little fun. We're going to give you our starting five Halloween candies of all time. Not that we like to eat. If you see our physique, I mean, look at us. We have
finely tuned athletes.
You look up fit in the dictionary, you're going to see the picture of both of us. Oh, wait, it's unfit. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong page.
You sure it's not We Fit?
No, We Fit. It could be We Fit. So our starting five, basically, we're gonna give you our honorable mentions, and then we're gonna get into our starting five. You are first this week, Ron. So your honorable mentions.
Oh, I'm first? All right. So my honorable mentions, I only have two.
Wow.
And I feel like I'm missing some. So I'm a little worried that I missed some.
Okay.
But my brain was fried when I was doing this, and I'm like, I can't think of anything.
Did you eat your own supply? You ate all the candy you were going to give out to the kids, didn't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I know
absolutely. So my honorable mentions are Three Musketeers.
Okay.
Which is a really good one, right? Used to be my favorite way back. Because I thought I was going to be one of the Musketeers. Didn't happen.
No?
No.
Career
and Nerds.
Nerds? I thought about Nerds.
And they're right in that basket there.
I left Nerds out. I did. I see it right there. Nerds. I left Nerds out. All right, my honorable mentions. I went with Mr. Good Bar. I always think, I don't know why, I like Mr. Good Bars. Flavored Tootsie Rolls.
I did forget something.
Flavored Tootsie Rolls. You know how they got their orange, green, those things, you always get addicted to that. Like you get a certain flavor that you like. And then Baby Ruth. I love Baby Ruth. So that made my honorable mention.
I'm making an adjustment right now as we're speaking. I gotta add Nestle Crunch to my honorable mention.
Nestle Crunch. All right, Ron. That gets us to our starting five Halloween candies. Your number five.
My number five are Sweet Tarts.
Ooh.
I love Sweet Tarts. Those things are like.
And you always get that little, like that.
For the lack of a better word, Eric, it's like candy to me.
I can't. I think we're done. All right. Sweet Tart's a good one. I like those. Those are really good.
Oh my.
All right, my number five. Who couldn't use $100,000? I mean, it's
a good
in the
one.
candy. $100 grand. You got that little Rice Krispie with the caramel.
Yeah, I should have put that in there too.
$100 grand, man. I love those. And then they were too small.
Another
so
honorable mention for
right?
me.
You'd always want to get like go and get the full size bar at the store after, because you're like, you get these little things. So $100 grand for me, number 5. Number 4,
Yeah,
Ron.
That's a pretty good one. My number 4 is just the plain old Hershey bar.
Wow.
I am a chocolate junkie. Chocolate junkie. And I could eat a Hershey bar at will.
I am surprised right now with just the plain, ordinary. Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, like I see
crazy.
Mike and Ike. Those are pretty good too.
Mike and Ike's are good.
And there's Skittles on there. So there's some good ones there.
Number 4 for me, my initials, ET, Reese's Pieces, my friend. Who doesn't love Reese's Pieces? I love Reese's Pieces. You kidding me?
I'm gonna change your mind.
And E.T. made it famous. This guy right here, E.T.
Yeah,
made it famous. I'm going Reese's Pieces. You can't.
Yeah, you can go with that, but you know what's better than that?
What's better? Your number 3?
My number 3, peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh,
it blows away the Reese's Pieces. I used to eat Reese's Pieces all the time, Eric, until peanut butter M&Ms came along.
I give you that. It's a close one. Wow. That's a close one.
It's not close.
For me,
it's not close.
For me, it is. But that was good.
Peanut
that was a good one.
M&Ms,
very good
number
one.
3.
Very good one. Number 3 for me. I never know which side I like better, the right or the left. But Twix, man.
Twix. Oh, man, I forgot that one too.
I can't go. It's something about caramel, I think, with the caramel with the chocolate thing, and then it's got a cookie, man.
Like a peanut butter one.
You can't go wrong, right? Oh, peanut butter Twix too. Yeah. Good call, man.
They're both great.
So any Twix.
Cream, all kinds.
Right. Give me a Twix. Any
Twix
flavor.
I missed that one.
I went Twix at number 3. Number 2.
That would be in my top 5.
Number 2.
My number 2. You got to go with the mainstay, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Ooh, there's a controversy here. There's our first controversy. All right. Number 2 for you. Okay.
Number 2.
Ooh, I can't. I am literally in shock right now. I can't wait to see what number 1 is for you. Because that number 2 for me, got to go with the overlap. Snickers. You can't go with a Snickers. There's never a bad Snickers. Really?
I don't like it. There's something about it. It just doesn't. It just doesn't taste right for me.
Oh, I could eat Snickers all day.
Never did like them.
No, I'm a Snickers guy all day. And then they got the peanut butter one, and they got give me a Snickers.
I just think they taste kind of funny.
Okay, number 1.
Number 1, at work, at rest, or play. It's Milky Way, number 1.
Really?
Now, I might add that. Oh yeah, I love Milky Ways. Huh. That's my favorite, right? Especially when you get the one with the soft caramel, the Simply Milky Way or something like that, whatever it is. Oh, those are freaking good. The soft caramel and oh my God, so good. Now, however, if they made little caramellos, it would be that. But they don't make the little caramellos, so you never see those on Halloween.
Very rare. All right, number 1 for me, I went with Old Reliable. I went Reese's Peanut Butter Cups because, I mean, I don't think there's ever been a point where like, nope, I don't want it.
It's the consistency, right? It's just
Mickey Finn's jumping in. Snickers 5, Butterfingers 4. I thought about a Butterfinger. Kit Kat 3, Kit Kats. Reese's Peanut. He had Reese's.
No, not Reese's. It's Reeves.
Reeves.
Reeves
Listen,
peanut butter
we knew what he meant. And chunky. What a chunk of chocolate.
Oh, chunky. Oh, they have
the raisin, the peanuts, right?
Like
the raisin peanuts. Yeah, no, chunky's a good one too. No? Wow. Peanut butter. Yeah, I think anything with peanut butter, man, it's almost
I love
a lock.
Peanut butter.
It's almost a lock.
It's not a surprise that I have peanut butter cups and peanut butter M&Ms up there. And
Swedish fish.
Frankly, anything with peanut butter is great.
Kenny's going fish. I'm going to assume that's
Swedish fish. Yeah.
Right. And those are good. Anytime you get the Twizzlers or some of those.
Yeah, I don't like the Twizzlers.
No, I'm a Twizzlers guy too, but
Nah, not me.
no.
How about when you get those Mallow cups? Who the hell buys those, right?
I used to hate when they
those
get like
Reese's cups.
the pretzels and all that. Like, listen, it's once a year. Give me a chocolate, candy. Why am I getting pretzels?
We used to have somebody that used to put popcorn in a baggie.
Yeah. You can't
I'm
do
like,
that anymore.
what? And those two, those, by the way, are the ones that get egged and toilet paper.
And you can't do that anymore anyway nowadays.
Oh, yeah, we do. We do.
No, I'm saying nowadays you can't put bags of food in a bag now. Nobody's eating it. Today's world.
Oh no, you can't do that. But you can
that's
still
what I'm saying.
and toilet paper.
We're not encouraging anyone to
no,
to do it. Cut it out. And I will say, Ron, Halloween, full size or mini? What would you give out?
I do good stuff. So, I always have like some miniatures. And then when somebody comes to the house and has a great costume, that's when I pull out the big candy bars for those people.
All right.
When I like a costume.
I got real nervous. Good thing you said candy.
Come on, get your head out of
there. It's the way you said it, bro.
No, come on. I love when somebody has a great costume.
Candy bar. Yes, he does. That is our chocolate fiend right there. That was our starting 5 Halloween candies. Thank you, Mickey.
People here at this house. I don't like that.
Thank you, Mickey, for giving us yours. Kenny, Swedish Fish, number 1 there. Awesome.
Where's Jake? Jake, what's your favorite candy up there? Top 5.
All right, man. I guess we're going to talk some more sports. We got to go back to reality here. Let's talk some NBA. Are the San Antonio Spurs a real threat in the West for the Oklahoma City Thunder? They're both undefeated right now. But again, I looked at 2 things, Ron. First and foremost, being undefeated isn't really anything when you look at the opponents. So the Spurs have beaten the Mavs, the Pelicans, the Nets, the Raptors, and the Heat. And I think the Heat are the only ones with a winning record.
So one good team.
Right? The only one with a winning record is the Heat. Thunder.
I wasn't talking about them.
I don't think anybody else has a winning record. I don't even think the Mavs have a winning record. I don't think
Dallas
they have a winning
isn't
record.
a bad team.
But they don't have a winning record.
Oh.
Thunder has beaten the Rockets, the Pacers, the Hawks, the Mavericks, the Kings, and the Wizards.
So they've played nobody.
Nobody either. So, it's hard to tell, how great they are. But I will say this, Ron. Victor Wembanyama and the numbers he's putting up right now, granted it's a 5-game
the numbers are crazy. 30 points?
30 points, 14.6 rebounds, 4.8 blocks. This would scare me if I'm the Oklahoma City Thunder because the numbers this guy can put up, he can strictly dominate a game. And then on top of it, they've got 4 other players averaging double digits. This is a deep team. They have the best player right now. I'm going to say it, Kenny, because I know you're still watching. The best player in the NBA right now. Victor Wembanyama is the number 1 player in the NBA to me right now.
I'm not going to argue with that because he is playing like it. And, we just talked about Wemby last night. And, his numbers are incredible. And we talked about Jokic, who we're comparing to players like Hakeem and Shaq. And I don't think it's going to be very long before we talk about Wembanyama in that category as well. And then you got to look at the next category up with Russell, Wilt, and Kareem. You know what I'm saying? So there's those 2 tiers right there. Joker's already in that tier. Wemby, maybe in that tier next year. And again, because we're going to be talking about him a lot this year.
And he's a difference maker on both sides of the
Absolutely.
court, right? And I think that's where if I'm the Thunder, I'm more worried about. They're both averaging about the same in points as a team. The Spurs are giving up 7 less points per game because of what he brings in the middle. There is nothing the Thunder have that can compete with that. That's
I love their
X
bench
factor.
too.
That's the
Their
X
bench.
factor.
You have look. Say what you want about Luke Cornett, but the man
Your
is
guy
getting
Luke.
8 points and 8 boards. In his 2 games that he's played. You know what I'm saying? That is great to spell Wembanyama, right? If you want, some minutes to go to somebody, when Wemby's sitting, those are good numbers coming off the bench. And then you're talking about Dylan Harper with 14 off the bench, and what is it? Champagne?
Yeah, we'll go
Champagne.
Right.
7.2 points, 6.4 boards. I mean, the bench is doing their job, and Sochan can get 11 to 14 points off the bench. They certainly have a full team here that they can do it. And you have Fox and Castle and Vassell. They're all playing well. And Harrison Barnes. I mean, this is a good team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
a scary team.
I think what happened. Watch out. Yeah, I think what happened with his injury, and now that he's able to come back, Wemby, to me, it goes to show. And I was thinking about this, Ron. MVP, it drives me nuts, right? Because we always talk about MVP and how do they get an MVP. Think about this. Last season, they struggled, the Spurs, right? Because they didn't have Wemby. The Indiana Pacers right now are 0-4.
Yeah.
How important is a player like Halliburton to a team? That's the most valuable player. You take them off that team,
and that team win.
Is trash.
Yeah.
They are absolute trash right now. And this is what happens.
In other words, MVP should be given to injured players.
I think they should every year. So when the Celtics, granted, are on a 2-game winning streak, but again, Tatum should get an MVP nod. If they can't make the postseason, it's because Tatum's not there.
Yeah.
Tatum's not there.
Good point. It's a good point.
Sadly, these two teams don't play each other till December 23rd, Ron, and then they play again Christmas Day. So they'll do back-to-back. But we have to wait till December 23rd to see these two teams face each other.
Yeah.
By then, who knows where each team will be. But.
Well, I like San Antonio's chances, and what I do worry about, when players start getting injured, right? Is he going to be one of those guys, or is just a one-time thing?
Yeah,
that's what I worry about.
Right? He was hurt a little bit his first season too.
Yeah. So that's what I worry about. I mean, because you can have a great player and it won't matter because he's not going to be in the lineup all the time. I mean, you just look at LA. Luka's been out. He was out. It's like he's only played 2 games so far. Like, how is that good for your franchise?
Man, he looked good. He worked out. He looked like he was ready to go. Yeah.
Right. But if they're not going to play Embiid, and we talked about this last night.
They're undefeated right now, the Sixers.
Embiid is the second highest points per game for all active players. But it doesn't do you any good if he's not going to be in the games.
100%. All right, Ron, we're going to talk some more Major League Baseball here. The Washington Nationals have hired their next manager, Blake Butera. He is extremely young. Is he too young for this
last week
job?
In his little league game,
right? Like, holy cow, he's 33.
What was that?
He is the youngest manager since 1972 when the Twins hired Frank Culichi.
Is that you beeping?
No.
Okay. Good.
So I guess the question would be, is this a good hire? Is he too young?
Look, this is their scapegoat, right? This is so that way they can suck for the next 5 years. This is their ploy. Let's get a guy that is like so young that we have veteran players that are older than him, And if we lose, it isn't because we don't have anybody good on our team. No, that's not it. It's because we have a young manager that needs the experience. That's the scapegoat right there. That's what this is.
I am going on the side of optimism here, Ron. So Butera was also part of the Tampa Rays system. Butera, whatever. Butera. He was part of the Rays system.
Yeah.
We always say the Rays don't have talent. Somehow figure ways to win. He also coached in the minor leagues. He was 258 and 144. In the last 2 seasons in low A Charleston, Ron, he went 170 and 82 and won the championship.
Right.
So he's got the mind to manage. And I think
he probably does.
Right. He played very briefly.
You hear it now?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's a car with the door open.
Okay, give me one of the. You get this?
Oh, I got it. Hold on. No, maybe not. That is weird. Is that you?
Okay.
It's like we gotta.
I'm gonna put this on his car.
Somebody is in a car, and you can hear them through the system. That's crazy. See, only in America. Big Brother's watching us. That's what it is. Big Brother's watching us. You actually have somebody talking on the phone in your car, in their car, and it's coming through your...
Before he comes, too. Oh, my gosh. It's perfect. Okay.
You hear it, right?
Yeah.
Somebody was in their car. I knew it was it was a beep like that.
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from something. I don't know.
Okay.
That's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh and hope it goes away. Because I can still hear them in the car. This is crazy.
It's totally going to come back.
Oh, we can get dirt.
It comes back. Oh, my gosh.
They can hear us.
Okay, I'm going to hide him.
No, they can't hear us.
They said, well, who's that?
No, they didn't, did they?
Yes. So, tell them hello.
Is this a bit? It's not a bit. Can you hear it, Kenny, on your end? I'm checking all my phones now.
It's Halloween. Welcome to the show on Halloween.
And I definitely don't want to.
I definitely don't want to what?
I swear it's a movie.
No, it's somebody talking on the phone in their car.
Kenny can hear it too.
So anyway.
Wait, he's talking. He's just having a good old time.
Yeah, we are having a good old time.
This is creepy. It is. We are a podcast, and somehow we've channeled on Halloween somebody's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. It certainly is different, right?
That it is, my friend. All right. You're going to refresh. You want to see if you refresh, if it goes away, or if I refresh?
I'm afraid not to. I almost want to listen in, but...
That's karma right there. That's some karma.
Talking about karma.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
He doesn't know.
Explore Rhode Island College on November.
See, it's a
fall.
No, it's...
Oh my God, not again.
What the hell is going on?
I think we got to refresh.
Vine a poner la mamá.
Wait, what?
A ponerme linda.
Dude, we're on. Something's going off.
What is going on? It's the end of the world as we know it.
All right. That went away?
All right, I'm going to refresh.
I think it went away. It went away.
Okay. All right.
All right. So let's move on to our split decisions.
That's weird, dude. I'm sorry. I am creeped out right now.
Our split decision segment. We basically ask each other 2 more likely questions, and we got to give each other a chance to make a decision. Ron, you are first this week. You start us off with our split decisions.
All right, I will start off with NFL. What team is more likely to get the first seed in the NFC? Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Philadelphia, or Seattle? They are all currently technically in first place. Who's going to get the number 1 seed?
Tampa, I feel, is in the easier division, so I feel like they're going to get more wins. But I still think the Eagles are the better team a little bit, not by much.
They played horrible and still are 6-2.
I know. So I think it's Philly. I still think it's Philly. Listen, I think Seattle's a nice story. I don't think they're there yet.
Well, they're tied with LA, but they're technically in the lead.
Yeah. So, and then who was the other team?
Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay. I mean, I think they're good. They tend to lose games that they should win. So I would go that way. But
they've only lost once.
I'm going Philly. They tied though. Also, they should have won that.
Yeah,
game.
but still. So all right, but Philly, I can understand
Philly.
that. I don't know how they're doing so well.
Yeah, me neither. All right, Ron. Your first split decision. Which NBA team is more likely to remain undefeated longer? The Chicago Bulls, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Oklahoma City Thunder, or the San Antonio Spurs?
All right, this is interesting because
longer.
If I'm not mistaken, Chicago is playing New York tonight.
Yes.
They're going to lose.
Okay. Knicks got 2 losses.
So Chicago is out.
The Knicks got 2 losses, though.
So what? I don't care.
Okay.
I have no confidence in Chicago.
Okay.
Now, the other ones were what?
Philadelphia 76ers, the Oklahoma City Thunder, or the San Antonio Spurs.
All right. I'm going to eliminate Philadelphia because the Celtics are going to be playing them again. And I think the Celtics might actually win. They shot horribly in that first meeting. And I think it's going to be at least a little bit better. So that, I say Philadelphia out.
Okay.
So that leaves OKC and
San Antonio.
And San Antonio. I'm going to say San Antonio.
Ooh. They will be undefeated longer. Okay.
They will be undefeated longer.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right, Ron, your second split decision.
All right. You're going to love this one. You are loving this one. What former Bruin is more likely to be an all-star this season? Justin Brazeau, who's got 6 goals, 6 assists in his 12 games, plus 3.
Not bad.
Ryan Donato, 6 goals, 2 assists in 11 games. Brad Marchand, 5 goals, 6 assists in his 10 games. But he's a -3. Linus Ullmark, 5-4 with a 3.36 goals against average. Or Dan Vladar, 4-2 with a 939 save percentage and a 1.67 goals against average. Who is more likely to be an all-star?
Well, Ullmark, I didn't like his numbers at all, so I'm saying he's out.
I just like saying Linus.
Yeah. The other goalie, I'm going to assume, is a backup.
4-2, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's played the majority of the games. So he might have taken the job away.
Yeah. Marchand, I think there's too much in Florida. I'm going Donato.
Ryan Donato.
I like those numbers. 6 goals, 6 assists, a plus
No,
3.
6 goals, 2 assists. It's
Oh.
Brazeau from Pittsburgh.
Brazeau.
That has 6 goals,
6 and 6.
assists.
Brazeau, then. That's what I thought. Okay, Brazeau. I like that. And Pittsburgh's playing well.
Never traded him.
They're a top pick. They're a top seed right now in Pittsburgh. So that
Pittsburgh's doing well.
Yeah, they are. It's a good one. Hey, I got an NHL one for you as well.
Oh, good.
And I'm sure I'm going to hack at least 2 of these names up. But which goalie, Ron, is more likely to finish with the most wins? They all have 6 currently.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
6. Scott Wedgwood of Colorado, Connor Hellebuck of Winnipeg, Karel Melka? Is it Melka?
Vejmelka, yeah.
Vejmelka of Utah, or Jacob Dobbs of Montreal. Dobbs? Is it Dobbs? Dobbs.
How is it spelled?
Dobes. Dobbs.
Dobbs. It's like English.
Okay.
But they probably call him Dubois in
Montreal.
in Montreal.
All right. So all of them have 6 wins right now. Which leads the league.
And the question is, who's going to finish with more?
With the most wins.
Oh, it's going to be Wedgwood because Colorado is just going to keep winning.
Okay. You don't think Winnipeg? Yeah, I mean,
They're going to be. It's the same as last year.
Which was they win a lot in the regular season and lose in the postseason.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to win as much as Colorado.
And Vejmelka, you don't believe in Utah, the Mammoth?
No. They have mammoth problems.
I see what you did there. That was pretty good. All right, Ron. That was our split decisions. I think we're a little thrown off with our I think something was playing in the background or something. As soon as I shut one of the phones off, it stopped.
Yeah.
But that was odd because it almost like they could
If it
hear.
comes back, though.
I wonder if they were Bluetoothing through my phone.
I don't know, but
That's
it's
odd.
creepy.
That was. All right, Ron, we're going to talk some NHL. Colorado Avalanche have signed Marcus Necas. I always say it wrong. To an extension. Is it a good move?
Goes without saying. 26
years old. 26, $92 million.
Yeah. I mean, so what is he going to be, 34 when he's done?
Mm-hmm.
And that is still very, very good age to finish off that contract, right? He'll probably still have another 3-4 years left in him, and you're going to get him for his entire prime. And wow, is he playing well?
Yeah, he's playing well. Listen, this keeps Nate McKinnon and him in for the next 8 years. They both have an 8-year deal. And Cale Makar is 6-year deal right now. So these guys will be around for the next 6 years. This is a nice big 3 for them to have.
Colorado is going to be relevant for the next decade.
Right? It's scary good. Yeah, 11 games, 7 goals, 6 assists. He's a +7 right now on the season. My only concern would be, listen, only 30 games last season. So injuries, can he stay healthy? That seems to be a little bit of a concern with him. But again, he's still young enough.
You have him for playoffs.
Yeah, that's what matters the most, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. $11 million plus a year.
Yeah, and I know the Bruin fan in me, knowing that he was a unrestricted free agent at the end of the year, was hoping, even though I know deep down that the Bruins would never even attempt to get him, but, there's that hope. But I knew he was going to stay with Colorado because it just made sense.
Yeah.
It made sense. That team's so good. It's so good. It's so fast. There's so much skill with those two guys on the ice. It's ridiculous.
Scary.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
I like that combination better than I like McDavid and Draisaitl.
Yeah. No, they're going to be a tandem. They're definitely going to be a tandem. All right, Ron, we're going to move on to our pick and roll.
It's time for pick and roll.
our pick and roll segment tonight. Number 88. So we doubled it up. So we're episode 40. We said, let's times that by 2 and give you some NFL great at number 88.
Well, at least I didn't put an extra H in that title.
I see what you
NFL players.
I understand. I got exactly where you're going with that one. And those players are Tony Gonzalez, Michael Irvin, Marvin Harrison, Charlie Sanders, Drew Pearson, and John Mackey. We're going to rank them from 6 to 1, Ron. You are first. And I think this should have been like a split. Like there should have been the old timers and the new guys, because it seems like the numbers would fit better there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you did this.
Yeah, I did split them. We'll say that. They did get split.
All right.
I'm first, right?
You are.
All right. So at number 6, I have Drew Pearson.
Wow.
Yeah, 7,800 yards, 489 receptions, only 3 Pro Bowls and 3 All-Pro. He does have a Super Bowl. I don't know. I mean, to me, the 3 at the bottom didn't matter. So it doesn't matter where I put them. John Mackey, number 5, 5,200 yards, 331 receptions. Clearly, tight ends weren't used very much back then, except for blocking. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, won a Super Bowl. And oddly enough, I put Charlie Sanders at number 4, 4,800 yards, 336 receptions, 7 Pro Bowls, and 2 All-Pro. I basically did it for the Pro Bowls. That's what I measured those guys in, because nobody has like outstanding numbers from them. And I know Pearson and Mackey both had a Super Bowl, but 7 Pro Bowls, I gave it to them. So, but to me, didn't even matter. Those guys did not matter in this category. And it's not fair to them that they had to be with the other 3. Number 3, I have Michael Irvin with his 159 games played, 11,904 yards, 750 receptions. The man averaged 15.9 yards per reception, which is fantastic. 65 touchdowns, but that did not even come close to the other 2 guys. But Michael Irvin does have the hardware, 3 Super Bowls, 5-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, but it just wasn't enough. So I put him at number 3, despite winning those 3 Super Bowls. It's the guys that throwing it to these guys that matter. And if you don't have a guy that's capable of winning a Super Bowl, it doesn't matter how many yards you get. Number 2, I have Tony Gonzalez, and I was torn between these 2. And I flip-flopped them like 4 times. And just before the show went on, I flip-flopped them for the last time. But I have Tony Gonzalez with his 1,300 plus receptions, 15,000 yards, 11.4 yards per reception, 111 touchdowns, 14-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro. He had no championships. And when I figured out the numbers that mattered...
Como 5 o 6.
Qué bien. No son muchos.
Uy, sí.
What the hell? Was that you?
Yeah, I think it's something picking up on the Bluetooth. Go ahead.
Anyway, so the man I had ahead had less receptions, 80 less games played, but yet only 600 less yards, 14,580 to be exact, and 128 touchdowns, playing 80 less games. That is 17 more than Tony Gonzalez. 8-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, and he does have some hardware. So I did edge him a little higher than Tony Gonzalez at number 1, Marvin Harrison.
Not bad at all. I mean, we did flip-flop one guy. So I had Charlie Sanders at number 6. I get the Pro Bowls and 2 All-Pros and why you did it.
Yeah.
But I didn't I thought 150 more receptions.
I'm not going to argue with you on these guys.
Number 5, John Mackey. I had him. He did win an NFL championship and a Super Bowl championship. Drew Pearson at 4 for me. Then I went Irvin at 3. And I did the same thing with 2 and 1. I was torn. But then I looked at the amount of games. Tony Gonzalez, 270 games to 190 for Marvin Harrison. And if Harrison played 80 more games, he would have destroyed the numbers that Tony Gonzalez had.
Oh, it would have been ugly.
So I went Marvin Harrison at number 1, and the Super Bowl win definitely put him ahead of him as well. So
yeah. So you thought overall, the same way I did.
Yeah, other than Pearson and Sanders.
Yeah, I didn't care about them. I'm sorry.
Different eras and
different era, and I never watched. I don't even think I watched any of them play. I'm not sure I did.
Yeah, I don't think.
I might have and just not remembered them.
Before we go over our predictions, can you give a shout out to our fans out there in Providence, Rhode Island, and how they can listen to us?
Sure, Eric. Tonight's show is brought to you by the all-new 990 WBOB radio page, offering links to your favorite Providence shows, including us, Sports Unfolded, and the Bryant Bulldog Sports Hour. If you want to sponsor our show in the future, send us an email to RIBroadcasting.media@gmail.com, and you'll get the media kit, and you'll be able to sponsor the show like you belong to. I mean, you belong sponsoring this show.
Yeah, you need to, because, I mean, we got spirits coming in. I don't know what's going on tonight. This has been a crazy show. For Halloween, this has been a crazy show. This is something new.
We didn't even plan that, folks.
Yeah, that is insane. So I will say, Ron, we have a Hall of Fame voting going on right now. Just elected Mark Spitz and Ray Bork to the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame, but now it's your chance to continue to add athletes to the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame.
Hey, that's 3 Bruins in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Homer. That's why.
We don't vote on it.
So with that, we are currently, polls are open for the NBA. Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, Tracy McGrady, Ray Allen, Vince Carter. Go to the Sports Unfolded Sports Poll page on Facebook today.
Who's ahead at that?
Kobe Bryant is winning. Currently is ahead. And it's
is there anybody with no votes?
There were a few. I'm afraid to put anything on right now, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, buddy. What's the worst that could happen? We start talking to the spirits again.
I can go.
I got it.
Oh, maybe no, I can't.
You can't because you don't.
Yeah, I'm not allowed on Facebook.
It is currently, the Tracy McGrady, Ray Allen, Vince Carter have 0 votes right now. Oof. Kobe Bryant's leading with 90%.
Wow. Well, that's telling.
Dwayne Wade's the only other athlete.
He had 0 votes the time Charles Barkley got in.
So
I don't know how that's even possible. And there were a lot of votes.
We also have the MLB up as well. Ty Cobb, Duke Snyder, Stan Musial, Al Kaline, and Tris Spica.
He might have the best name in baseball history.
Alkaline. In that one right now, Ty Cobb is up with 63% of the vote. Duke Snyder at 9%, Stan Musial at 27%, Al Kaline with 1%. Trish Spica 0% right now.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Again, go on the Sports Unfolded Sports Poll page today on Facebook. Cast your vote to help elect the next member of the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame.
Somebody vote
Check
for
out the
Trish.
website. Yeah, check out the website. You can definitely see all of the athletes that are inducted currently into the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame right there, Sports Unfolded 2021.wixsite.com. Also, check out RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net for the great shows and lineups that they have, as well as a link to the Sports Unfolded website. So thank you for that. Ron, it is prediction time. An interesting week last week, even with the differences, we kind of almost were even. You did get a game on me, 4-5. You were 5-4. Danny chimed in at 2-3. If you're out there live, Kenny, it's been a while. Let's get you back on there. Mickey.
Yeah, Kenny, you don't want to be at 48%.
Yeah, Mickey, we're gonna add you back in here. Let's get some participation. If you are interested in just giving us your picks, just put your picks in the chat, and we will definitely make sure we add you to the chart or add your numbers to the chart next week. See if you can beat us. That's been the goal. All right, Ron, you are first this week. Halloween spooky time. Could we have a spooky World Series Game 6 tonight? Los Angeles Dodgers at the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 6. Blue Jays up 3-2. Who wins this?
I'm going to go LA. I think Yamamoto's going to get it done.
Domi Warigato, Mr. Yoma. No. So I will say this. I think the Blue Jays understand they can't let this slip. They're at home. I think the momentum of Springer being in the lineup.
They're not at home. They're in LA.
No, they're in Toronto.
What?
They're in Toronto. It's 2-3-2.
Oh, that's how they're doing it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I went Toronto. Kenny's going the Dodgers. Anybody else out there? Who are you picking?
Jake? Mickey? Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
See that? All right. We're going to talk some NFL, Ron. 11-2 this Sunday. Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I love this Colts team, man. And I'm not a fan of the Steelers. I think they're an average team. I think the Colts go into Pittsburgh and win this game.
I totally agree. I am going with Indy as well. I just don't think Pittsburgh will be able to stop Jonathan Taylor, to be honest with you.
Pittsburgh's got a horrible run defense. Jonathan Taylor's leading the league in rushing yards.
I think he's going to go for at least 150.
That is insane. Right?
At least.
That is crazy to think about. His turnaround, too. Both those guys will be fighting for comeback play of the year right now.
Yeah, this is true.
Right? Daniel Jones and Fred Taylor. See, I don't even remember who he was.
I thought I was going to make the Fred Taylor mistake. I did. I was like, okay, when we talk about Pittsburgh, don't say Fred Taylor. That's what I was saying at the beginning before the show started in my head.
Kenny, you have a pick? Colts at Steelers.
Come on, Kenneth.
I think Kenny just said, hell with it. I'm just going hell with it. Happy Halloween. All right, Ron. Also in the NFL, that big game we talked about earlier, the Kansas City Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills. Who do you have?
I'm going to go Buffalo Bills in this one. I still believe that they need this more, and I think they know it, especially, the way they've been playing lately. Kenny went Colts.
Yeah.
So I got Buffalo in this one.
Yeah, I'm going Kansas City here. I think they need to stay. They need to stay ahead in the West here. They got to try to.
They both need this win.
They both do, but I think Buffalo has an easier ride with the AFC East and the AFC West. So, all right, Ron, we're going to talk some hockey. NHL got the Pittsburgh Penguins at the Winnipeg Jets. We just talked about the Penguins. I like this team. I think they're going to be a strong contender this season. I'm going Pittsburgh here.
Yeah, I'm going Winnipeg. They're at home. I still think that they're the best, one of the best regular season teams. Maybe,
Kenny went
even
Buffalo.
postseason, possibly this year. Who knows, right? I'm going Winnipeg at home for this one.
Yeah, I looked at the records. Pittsburgh undefeated on the road. Winnipeg's 3-2 at home. They don't play well at home, so I that was a factor for me as well. Pittsburgh on the road undefeated, 4-0. Also in the NHL, the 1st of November. Believe it or not, we're already in November. Detroit Red Wings at the Vegas Golden Knights. Who do you have?
I'm going Vegas. I think Detroit is much improved, but I don't think they can withstand Vegas's offense. It's just another level. They're not ready for a team like that yet.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I agree with you. I think Vegas is one of the front runners to get out of the Western Conference. So I went Vegas as well. Tonight, got the New York Knicks at the Chicago Bulls, Ron. I'm going Chicago here. I believe in them at home. I'm going with the Bulls.
Kenny went with the Bulls yesterday on the show. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going New York Knicks. Let's go, New York. I thought I'd never say that.
Knicks are not that good. I'm not a big fan of the Knicks right now. I think they're 3-2.
Well, they were 2-2 as of yesterday, so I don't know if they played last night, which I think they did.
November 1st as well, got the Houston Rockets at the Boston Celtics, Ron. Who are you going with?
When is this?
The 1st.
Tomorrow?
Bulls. Yes.
I'm going to go Boston. At home.
All right. I still think the Rockets are a better team. I think Boston, granted they won a couple here, but they're too up and down. They're shooting. They don't have a guy I feel confident in. So I'm going the Rockets here. Ime back in Boston. You know he always tries to play hard.
Tillman going to go for 20.
Tillman. Sign me up. Want to put that as a prediction as well?
No,
Kenny's going Rockets as well. You know when it's bad when Kenny's going against the Celtics. November 1st, Ron, again tomorrow, you got the number 9 Vanderbilt Commodores at number 20 Texas Longhorns. What do you have?
Isn't it you?
Oh, is it me? I went Texas here at home. I still think Texas is one of the better teams in college football. I just think that they've stumbled a little bit. I think they're going to end up showing some fight in this one. I went Texas.
Yeah, and I think Vanderbilt is benefiting from all these teams that have struggled in the last couple of weeks that dropped in the rankings. But when you're playing good teams, it's tough to maintain, especially if you're on the road. Texas is at home. I'm going Texas. I think they should be a top 10 team, and I don't think Vanderbilt is as good as that ranking.
Okay, I agree with you there. Although I'm still in disbelief that Indiana is number 2 in the country. I'm like, but they're number 2. All right, Ron. Last race of the NASCAR season. You got the NASCAR Cup Series Championship on the 2nd this Sunday. We need a top 5 driver. It's in Phoenix. We picked a top 5 driver. We picked the same driver last week, and he finished 5th. So
we've done pretty well in NASCAR.
We've done really well with NASCAR this year. So who do you have?
I'm going William Byron. I think he's going to get it. Are you serious?
Yes.
This is like 4 of the last 5 weeks.
It's crazy. Are you William Byron? Well.
I think he's got a great shot at winning this race.
And he can win the championship.
Right, exactly. And I think he gets it done. He gets it done.
I agree. I want William Byron as well. He runs this track well. Hasn't won here. So I think he knows if he wins this, it's a guarantee. He wins a championship. So
Yeah. I just don't see like Denny Hamlin winning the championship. I don't see it.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle Larson, always a great competitor. He's always contending, but I don't see he's going to get it done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. That's our predictions. Tune in next week. See how you
Lord
did, Kenny.
Byron.
See how you did, Kenny. I will say, want to thank those again, Dallas, Georgia, 99.1 WDJY FM. Thank you for the support, putting us on Saturdays, as well as SECTV Public Access, Channel 12 on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Thank you for the support. And our good friends in Providence, Rhode Island, 990 WBOB. Thank you for the support, putting us on every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We appreciate that. With that, Ron, before we get into our final thoughts, I'd love for you to be able to tell all these fans how they can get their businesses heard on those great radio stations, seen on public access TV, as well as all of our audio platforms and social media platforms. How can they become a sponsor of the greatest sports podcast?
Yeah, it's simple, Eric. Very simple. You just start by sending us an email. Your ad will be here. We will read the ad. So not only will people see it, but it will be heard on the audio version for Spotify, Red Circle, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn, plus WBOB and WDJY. I was getting confused with 94 HJY. My bad. Look, you get it on all of those. In Metro Atlanta, we have 19,000 listeners. So send us an email at RIBroadcasting.media@gmail.com. We can send you out the media kit. And like I say all the time, Eric, it's like going to your local coffee shop and getting a nice hot chocolate for Halloween along with a chocolate eclair.
Yeah, I'm a pumpkin muffin guy. I go pumpkin.
No pumpkin.
Pumpkin everything, buddy.
Out of your mind.
I love it. Get pumpkin cream chai at Starbucks. It's cheaper than that. Love it. Love it.
Not
All right,
Starbucks,
Ron.
your local coffee shop.
Ron, good call. Well, you just promoted a radio station. Thank you.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. I used to listen to Paul and Al all the time.
So, Ron, it is final thoughts time. And final thoughts don't necessarily have to be about anything sports related. You are first tonight. Your final thought.
Yeah, Eric, I have two of them.
Okay, very good.
I have two of them. First final thought goes out to Brad Marchand for what he did. Shows how much of a class act he really
100%.
is. You know, take him for what he is on the ice, but this guy is a superhuman. You know, he cares deeply about the community, and a friend of his passed away, so he went up to support the
His
fan.
daughter passed away. His
His
friend's daughter passed away 10 years
Oh,
old.
sorry. So he went up there and coached the team and, you know, just helping out the family. He took leave from the Florida Panthers, and you got to give the Florida Panthers some credit for letting him go.
Yeah, 100%. Organization, him as a player, his friend JP McCollum was his friend that coaches the team. They lost their 10-year-old daughter, Sila McCollum.
Yeah.
And it was a fundraiser to raise money for that family. Great job. That was actually one of my final thoughts as well.
He took the team and coached this young U18 team and in place of his friend. And that means a lot. So his friend can mourn and do what he has to do. And, you know, because there's a lot behind the scenes for if a loved one passes away, and it is, you know, multiplied 1,000,000 times when it's a child. So, kudos to Brad Marchand for being that decent of a human.
Extremely well said, Ron, on that one.
You know, when the news came out about it, I was like, this is one of those reasons why he should still be in Boston. He should still be here. You know, it's a big empty void without him. You know, he really is. My second final thought goes out to Nick Mangold
Yeah.
Lifetime Jet, 41 years old, died from kidney disease. And I had to mention this because my dad died from kidney disease, and it really struck me as something, that I needed to say. And I know we mentioned it last night because the fan Jake that was in chat earlier, he mentioned it, and I was planning on doing that as my final thought tonight, but I still mentioned it last night, and it just hit close to home because that's what my father went through. And 41 years old is way too young for this, way too young. So I had to give him, a little bit of acknowledgement. He was a great player for the Jets.
He really was.
Great
Listen, we could be a Patriot fan. And you said it. I think you said it best with the Derek Jeter comparison. There's certain guys, no matter what team they play for, you just respect. And you never heard a bad thing about, So
way too young. 41, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Well said. My final thoughts. I actually have two as well. I had three because I figured you would do the Brad Marchand one. Carmela Kay. Who's Carmela Kay? She's the ex-wife of former Angels employee Eric Kay. She just recently testified, and the comments were that the team itself was passing pills around like candy on team planes during these trips. Understanding that Tyler Skaggs had addiction issues and it didn't phase this team. I really think Major League Baseball has to enforce either a representative from the team for each team that monitors the stuff that's happening on these team planes, because there was no reason for this to happen. The organizations don't take accountability for it, and Tyler Skaggs lost his life because of it. And addiction is a deadly thing in this country, and we all know about it. This could have been prevented. Major League Baseball really should start to, dictate what happens on these team planes and control it, because that should have never been. It was, to hear it passed around like candy was pretty alarming to me. So.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, what else they're passing around or why they're passing it around.
Yeah, she said it was basically
I think an
just
investigation needs to be done.
Yeah, parties, drinks, drugs, everything was being passed. This is a Major League Baseball organization. There should be some regulations in place, and there wasn't.
Absolutely.
And my second final thought, I just wanted to give a quick shout out, happy birthday to my daughter Stephanie. It's her birthday today. It's a little tough. She got the kids, so they're doing their trick or treating today. We'll celebrate with her tomorrow, but wanted to wish her a happy birthday, tell her I love her, and hopefully she's having a great day. With that, Ron, it is the end of our show. It's been a fun one. I want to thank Jake, Mickey, Kenny for joining us live. Those that are going to join us afterwards, like, share, follow us on all our social media platforms. Check it out. We are the best sports podcast on the planet. I guarantee it. Just give us a chance, and we'll prove it. Ron, it's been fun and interesting tonight.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Be safe, and check that candy. Always make sure you check your candy. It's not a pretty planet sometimes. But Ron, all we ever ask for every single show is that we finally get peace on earth.
Absolutely. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy your Halloween.